It's popping. Very, very proud. Now, the reason why I took the link out of here you go. The reason why I took the link out of the community was because when it was in that link, it's like you could see all the videos. So I had to take it down, obviously. And then, so what you might need to do is either email me or hit me up on IG for the link, and I'll give you the link. Because when I send the link on IG, there's no problem. You can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. So yeah, I'm on Patreon now. And I'm a day early for the reading, but I just did this really interesting Zoom meeting thing where you had to talk about your products. And look, see, I've even got my shit on display on the background there. I mean, I got a cute display. Is it? You already know. www.mamadeeproducts.co.uk. You already know. So yeah, it was that, and yeah, I was just inspired. I was just like, I want to go and talk to the G's. Hey, Guitar. Hey, B Medical Studio. And I was just like, hey, Rebel. Sorry, girl. I never know that it's you, right, baby girl? Yeah, I just felt inspired. I was just like, you know what? I'm dressed. I'm not trying to get dressed tomorrow. Because you know what? I feel like since Patreon, yeah, I mean, it's been not even a week. And I think there's about 8 or 9 videos up there. Easy peasy. I just feel like I'm doing the most. So tomorrow I want to take a whole detox day off of social media completely. Like I just don't want to do it, so that I can stay focused. And I thought, you know what? Let me come and do the moon reading quickly, and then that's done. It's all out the way, and then I could totally just enjoy the full moon tomorrow. I've already started cleaning, and hence the hey Shonda T. You just come off too far. Hey, yes, Shonda. You love a deep dive. I mean, the thing is inspiring. The book's so inspiring. So, man, I could do nothing but dive deep, yo. Hey, Tanka. I can't do nothing but. So, anybody that wants to join the book club, we're only 14 pages in. So you've got lots and lots of time to catch up, and even if you come in later than that, you can catch up on the playbacks. So, but yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing, and I'm enjoying doing it. I'm really enjoying it, and it's giving me some type of discipline because since I've been self-employed, other than the first 2 to 3 years of starting Locks Good, man, I'd be working every day. Some days I don't be doing shit for days on end. So this is getting me back into a discipline of doing something every day. Again, putting a brick in the empire every day, as well as sharing the things that I'm doing right now. Today, oh my God, is a shambles. It's in 2 parts. I did a cooking tutorial. So we made oyster, mushroom, chicken burgers. And so half is on my phone, and then I ran out of space, and then I had to do the other half on the iPad. So, but it's there, it's all together. So that's coming out this week on the Patreon. And also I went to see my Dave. He's my chiropractor, and I interviewed him small. So it's a little me getting cracked and little insight and information into chiropractic and ting. So that's coming out this week, as well as part 3 of the book club, and I'm doing the 5 aspects of the soul over there as well, and that's going pretty good. No problem, Rebel. Yeah, that's going pretty good. The 5 aspects of the soul over there. So I'm doing reading a day for each aspect. So today is a day off, and tomorrow's a day off for the aspects, and then we're back in on Thursday, starting again with the shadow, like with the higher self. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But didn't I say I wouldn't snide off? And I will not snide off. I will stay doing the moon cycles when called and the portals. And yeah, I'm so getting ready. I'm so ready to do this in Wakanda forever. But I got a little bit of nerves. You get me? Because basically the conclusion of that movie that I got was the Israelites, the 12 tribes, and the Bantus are coming together like this because Enki's back. Girl, wait till I break it down. You know, I just keep giving you these little bits and bits and bits. But that's the base of the movie, of what I got from it, with this whole the Israelites, people claiming to be Israelites, and then obviously the Black Panther people, them as Bantu, and the alliance there. And listen, it's a real life thing that's playing out outside. That's another thing. That's the title of this video, is that the outside needs just as much attention as the inside. So you already know, since we started this ascension thing, yeah, we have been paying bare attention to the inside. I don't know if this light is gonna serve me well. I've got two, I've got another one there. Yeah, we've been paying bare attention to the inside, right? Obviously it shows on the outside, but I feel like where the emphasis of the inside is so intense, sometimes the outside can get neglected. And what do I mean when I say the outside? I mean outside things, even like outside yard. Like for instance, no. Let me not get metaphorical so soon. So when I'm saying that outside things, I mean the 3D things. I know we're not trying to fuck with the 3D like that. Oh, my swearing's getting better. I don't really swear on Patreon, you know, it's quite weird. But I did tell you that I was trying to get out of that shit in it. So anyway, where we've been paying so much attention since we started our process on the inside, our inner work that needs doing, I feel that the outside stuff, the 3D stuff, has been neglected to some extent, and so in, so without, you know. And so we have to, with Gemini, maintain the balance, let both and the outside. So some of us are still, you know, living in chaos while we're doing this inner work. You know, living in clutter while we're doing. I looked around, there's no clutter except my tracksuit bottoms that I had on earlier on the floor. They're on the floor. It's just laziness, but it's not clutter at all. Actually, it's actually banging in here because I started my full moon clean up today. But anyway, boom. So some of us are living in absolute chaos. I'm not dragging you lot. I'm just highlighting the point there. Some of y'all are living in absolute chaos trying to do inner work. That's not gonna work, my G's. That's not gonna work. Some of you still got a lot of chaotic energy around you trying to do this inner work. You get what I'm saying? So some of you have got a lot of neglected energy around you trying to do this inner work. Trying to do this inner work, and outside there's shit that needs to be addressed. You get me? Like, metaphor time. So it's like, I come into my yard, yeah, or my house. I come into my house. Hey Ken, oh, you can hit me up on IG or email me and I'll send you the link like you requested. But yeah, blood. So you come into your house, yeah. I don't know about you lot. I don't have we don't have anybody maintaining the outside of our actual properties. I know some apartment buildings, they have like somebody that comes in and fixes the place up nice. We don't have that. And between the three of us, there's just me left now to deal with the outside. Cause girl downstairs, girl. And then Nina's getting old, so she can't do everything because she used to do the communal stairs. Hey, make 1984 fiction again. Hey, girl. Hey, Nancy. So I missed the interaction because you don't get this on Patreon at all. So I'll always be coming back here because it's so, like, these videos. I mean, I still try. I don't edit. Let me just tell you that from today. There's no editing. I'm not editing these videos. For why? You know when you're minute you're talking and then you go, no, I don't know, straight, warts and all. There's not so many warts. There's a few warts, but not too many warts. And it just keeps it real anyway. Anyway, boom. So Nina used to look after the communal area downstairs. That's as you get into our gate. That's the front garden. That's the stairs. And she used to do all of that. And I used to feel guilty because she's a much older woman. And I used to feel guilty. And whenever she did it, I would buy her flowers to say thank you because... I just felt guilty that I should be doing it. But now she really is getting on and I have to do it. I have to do it. Thank you, 1981. I got to stop wearing my kids' clothes on the internet so that they don't come back and claim them. But I told you they don't watch me. So I have to do it now. So boom. Past week now I've been coming in and all the leaves, like, because you know I've got a tree outside, and when she's shedding, oh my God, it's not a joke. And she's not the only tree, there's about 4 trees surrounding this house. So when they're all shedding, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. And I only started clearing up the leaves last year, and I left it to the very last minute, so the rain and all the leaves, to the point where it's just sludge that I was cleaning up. So now I'm hip to it. As soon as it's dry, them leaves are coming out. Them leaves are coming outside the front, so I sweep them outside the front gate and then kind of push them to either side of the gate and let the council deal with that. You get me? Because some people pay council tax on the road. I don't, but some people do. So, you know. Anyway, so, and I was, every day I walked into the house while those leaves were outside, it bothered me. I was just like, it's so untidy when you come in here. Like, this doesn't feel like home. And then obviously you get in and then you shut the door, you forget all about it, and it's home. And then also another thing, when I was doing my my new moon, my full moon cleaning, I realized that under my bed hadn't been seen for a while, and it was wild to think that I'd been sleeping on my bed in clean white sheets, and all underneath is all these dust bunnies underneath the bed. So I was just like, no, I was on my hands and knees today, really taking care of the outside environment. So here's now where I got to the title of this full moon reading, because now there is, because it's Gemini, innit? So it's Gemini, it's both sides, looking at both sides of the story. And I feel like some of us need to have honest conversations with some people that we've fallen out with this year, and see both sides of the story. See both sides of the story. I'm not saying reconcile or, you know, any of that shit. I'm just saying, let's just see both sides of the story. Let's just see how everybody saw it, and to see who's grieved and what's good. See where we can apologize. See where we can move the fuck on. I also made this smoothie on Patreon as well. It's so delicious. Listen. So listen. Yeah, there needs to be, because remember I told you about the heart expansion last time I was on here, innit? So this heart expansion was real life, and it was real life to the point where, you know, you're having reconciliations and conversations with people you thought you was done with, completely with, but no, you're not. You're having more conversations, you're getting more insight, you're having more empathy, you're having more compassion, because everybody's had a heart expansion. So yeah, I feel like the outside needs just as much attention as the inside does. Okay, so with that all being said, let's get into a prayer, and then we can And then we can, oh, my back. Every time I come back from the chiropractor, I feel good, yeah? But then, like, I feel like I've just been sitting badly. Like, even now I'm sitting wrong. Let me make sure that it's centered. Yeah, I'm centered. I think I am. And I'm also sitting on my, let me tell you, it was real, yeah? Because this is my Yoni steam chair. I'm going to be sharing this. Oh, wait. This is a bit ratchet because it wasn't that bad. I made a Yoni steam throne, yeah? This is, look, the top of the seat comes off. And, yeah, but that's for, I'm going to show Patreon that. Because, so I was showing these people on this Zoom chat, the throne and how to make it and stuff. I mean, I was into it. So, yes. Let's get into prayer. Our divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name. Our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us in themselves, through lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, Umtiko, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanete. Thank you. It is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I would like to welcome in my ancestors, my angels, my guides, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, of the air, and of the earth, and invite them into this reading to help guide and give a clear, precise message to the collective about whatever it is that we need to know about this year full moon in Taurus or Gemini, whichever one you want to deal with. I'm leaning more to Gemini. I really am. So that's it. You already know the drill. Hit the like button when y'all come in, my loves. That was nice. Do you not still believe what you believe? Like, there's still some ingrained programming that is still causing blockage. You know, the reason why I'm asking, because his story is highly flawed, and as you already know, and I'm just wondering if some of y'all are still steady believing some of the shit that his story told you. I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I'm saying this shit is because I was listening to an older man speak about his inspiration for something that he made, and it had everything to do with slavery, and his emphasis on wanting us to remember the slaves, especially the ones that, or I like to say the stolen ones, yeah, especially the ones that were murdered or thrown overboard, and the emphasis on it was really quite disturbing to me. That, not to say that we should forget, but first of all, it's not all of our stories, you know, in this lifetime. And because I can't say that I've not been in that situation in a past life. Like, I remember that one. And so, you know, his emphasis was, you know, we must never forget. And I was a little bit uncomfortable, because I was just like, but if you never want us to forget that, what about who and what we were before that narrative, before his story came along? You know what I mean? Like, why isn't there more of an emphasis on the greatness of us and less on the trauma of us? Do you see? it was really, really quite disturbing after a while to listen to, because, you know, he even, you know, got quite emotional speaking on this thing, and he said, you know, it was because how much the story touched him. And that's what I said, that he was like, this, the history touched him. And I was just like, his story, you know, there's, what about the greatness of y'all before that, or us before that? I say y'all because he was an American man, and he was speaking obviously about the transatlantic trade, that side of the pond. But I was just like, but I couldn't even ask the question. He was just like, do you have any questions? I was like, oh, let me get off here, because if I start asking you, what about y'all that were there from the beginning on the land that you live in now? What about you lot? Let's start remembering that. But I said, let me come off here. Let me just come on here and get on with my work. Let me do that. So, some of you are unable to have these conversations, open up dialogue with certain misunderstandings, because you still remember the trauma of it. You don't remember any of the beauty of it. None of the beauty. And so by only remembering the trauma, you are blocking clarity. Do you get? So, yeah, I feel like some of y'all need to have some conversations with somebody or a few people. You know, it could be a few different conversations where you've just got the whole thing twisted, like you got it misunderstood. You can only see it from your perspective, and you've never seen it from somebody else's perspective and what they possibly could have been going through. And like I said, boundaries. You're not going to open up yourself up to any bullshit. You know, come on. I'm not going to tell you to do that, but I am going to encourage dialogue to get better clarity. As I told you, I can stop wearing my kids' stuff. This is my daughter. This is Kia's. Isn't it cute? And then on the back it says, good vibes only. I've lost it a couple of times nearly on the street because the thing just comes undone and it's just hanging. But I think it's revenge, because she used to just always wear my clothes. She still does. Always trying to steal my shit out of the house without me knowing. So it's like revenge. It's revenge. So yeah. Let me shuffle these cards. What is the first message you want to give the collective spirit for this full moon in Gemini? Talk about spirit, yeah. My spirit don't take to them AI pictures on IG, yeah. My spirit just don't take to it. I don't know why. Because you know I love a filter. I love a filter, but there's something about that. And I wanted to do it because you know I want to see what I look like. And that was another thing. It was like, it felt very vain. But I'm vain. I'm not judging no one. I'm very fucking vain. You lot must know that by now. But I don't know. It just didn't feel right. And then there was a post from some AI specialist person, and she broke it down as to why we should think twice about engaging in things like that. Not to say that everything we do online has something to do with data collection, every damn thing that we do, but there's something about that one that was just like, And then I found the correlation that I found was that there was a lot of the influencers, a lot of the popular influencers that were doing it, and there was no celebrities doing it. So anyway, but she was saying just watch yourself, because the data that you're giving for that particular site could be a little bit dodgy. And once you read the terms and conditions that none of us do, you probably think twice about doing it. I was tempted though, but I'm over it. I can live with myself without knowing what the fuck I look like as an avatar. If anything, I'll get someone to make up my face like an avatar, and then we'll really truly see what's good. But otherwise, you know, there's too many cards. I swear that there's like half the deck on the floor, so I'm gonna have to pick them up and shuffle again. See, I'm not lying. It's it is literally half the deck, so it's too many. Too many, man. Sit properly. We're back on the thing. Well, they've really shuffled, so all I need to do is probably just pull from the top. Ooh. So we got Witch. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. But what are you choosing? The head or the tail? What are you choosing? You know, you got all your bits. You got your bat. You got your sword. Got a cute array of clothes. That is really small. That is really what's the word? Capsule. I need a capsule closet because that's like a quarter of my closet, and I'm looking at it. It's just out of order. So the Witch, Justice is coming. I'm going to read it because I don't. Just as I'm talking, I'm thinking like I don't have the brain space to even try and figure out what that is. But it's clear. Justice 9. It's ending to some. I feel like some of you lot are ending your secrecy about being as occult as you are. Like I feel like some of you, this is another wave of you lot just coming out being bad and free. You get me? When I say bad, I mean, you know, the badass witch that you are. That's what I mean. I feel like some of y'all are just going to be at the Christmas gatherings this year yourself. As occult as you like. As occult as you like. And what you're going to find is that rather than people looking at you like, people are going to be more intrigued with you, more welcoming of your energy, more interested in what the fuck you've got to say this year, as opposed to just looking at you side eye like they've done all the other years. That's another thing. It's true, like the outside needs just as much attention as the inside. So being seen on the outside, not just having all of these wonderful thoughts and visions of yourself on the inside, it's being seen on the outside, just like these, I guess, AI paintings. You know, you want to see yourself in so many different guises. Why don't you just be that in real life, right here, right now? If you like, why don't you just be, I told you lot, be as fabulous as you like. I told you lot in it already from Halloween, that Halloween wasn't just for dressing up, wasn't just for Halloween. Like, you could be as fabulous as you like, when you like. Tone it up, tone it down. Just do whatever the fuck you like, when you like. Do whatever you're feeling in any particular time. I'm getting bored of the dots, you know, these days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I need an upgrade of something. I need something else. The colourful dots. My black dots are standard. I always got, I don't know, it's not there, is it? I always got like a standard black dot on my bottom of my eyelid. Always. I got a spot on my little beauty spot. It's a birthmark there, but I just enhance it a little bit more with a little bit of makeup. This is new, but I've always done like spots around my eyebrows and stuff. So black spots, but these gold and silvery spots, thinking of something different. What's something different? So anyway, let's read. Justice. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones. Because, you know, it's not like I don't have people that try me. I just don't like to give that too much energy. However, I guess it's a thing. It's in the air. It's in the energy. If you saw my stories yesterday on IG, it was definitely in the air. You know, there was definitely like understanding that I have to have certain conversations with certain people, but understanding that you know, some of the Some of the unfortunate shit that's happening to them is because they didn't do right by me, yo. You didn't treat me properly. And so I feel like I can't really help you, but I can, I can probably give you a little bit of insight as to why certain weird shit is happening in your space right here, right now. This is a real life conversation I've had this week. So, I feel like not to put too much focus on those that have tried you or moved mad with you this year, just to kind of just be like, oh, karma's gonna do what it do. We know that now. So we know things like revenge and grudgefulness and all of them thing there, it's not really gonna help. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I tried some people this year. I definitely tried some people this year because I have a really antagonistic petty side. So I know that I've done that. And so I took the opportunity when the opportunity arose during Scorpio season to apologize for that shit. I didn't want no jam karma. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. So I took the opportunity to, apologize for my way and move the fuck on. Just because I'm apologizing, I'm not reconciling. I'm just saying I'm sorry though. Genuinely and honestly, I'm sorry for making you feel any type of way in our interaction at any point. And keep it pushing. That's definitely that. So, and anything that is still coming from me, anything I've forgotten or, may have just done to a stranger, those are the worst ones. If you've done something off to a stranger, you tend to truly forget about it because, it's like, stranger, I don't know that person, it's got nothing to do with me. So we've gone silent again, but it's all right. I don't know what's going on with the internet. It's been playing up all day today. So, yeah, a lot of the time, it doesn't matter. We could have pissed someone off just in passing, and then if we are going to reap that karma, we need to take it on the chin. We need to take it on the chin, just like the book said. But also those that have moved mad with y'all, I wouldn't be standing next to them when their karma comes. Personally, I wouldn't want to be standing next to you. You know what I mean? Because I don't want none of it to brush off on me. Yeah. So, a lot of accountability needs to be had in this time. And a lot of accountability tends to happen well when, we're having conversations to see the other side of the story, to see what the other person thought. See it from the other person's perspective. Gemini. And allow them to see things from your perspective also. But you're not fully emphasizing on that because you done put your point across. You already know that you did. So, just try to see things from other people's perspective, especially when you do also present yourself as your authentic self this season. Some people might be weird with it, but that's just because that's just how they feel about it. I love that we've got the devil in reverse. I'm reading it in reverse because that's how it came out. Because I said, let me get traditional tarot. It's been a fucking minute. So it's being detached. It's not allowing other people's opinions and validation to have anything to do with you. This is also Enki. You see that symbol with the upside down star. Yeah, this is Enki energy and it's upside down. They said that there's a return, but Enki, I don't know. The way that I'm seeing it, it's not really. Enki is perceived as the darker energy, but I'm looking at it like it could be Anil. I'm talking about the Anunnaki brothers. I'm starting to look at it now. I'm starting to think, I am. So, because when the more I dig and dig and dig, it seems that the Bantu people originally believed Enki to be their creator. So I'm thinking, if you wanted a people to not fully understand themselves and their creator, wouldn't you tell them that their creator was a demonic energy so that they would stay away from it? And then wouldn't you yourself follow that energy for the energy and the power that it gives you? But here, on the return of Enki, I say that his story is over. You already know. So his story is a narrative that is no longer trusted. And people are starting to dig up and look elsewhere for their truths. So again, justice is being served. And I feel like with the return of this Enki energy, it's really going to be served cold. That's what that's telling me. Justice is going to be served cold blood. So, like I said, get on the right side of the justice, man. Get in the balance, get in the middle of that shit, and make sure that your shit is balanced. Make sure you've taken accountability for all the shit you did this year. Make sure, even if it's with a stranger, like if you can't forgive the trespasses against others, personally, at least speak to the creator and give those trespasses over and ask for forgiveness really and truly, because listen, I feel like it's really gonna be served freezing cold, and I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of it, fam. I don't want no part. So let's get a card from the Magic Oracle. I'm really loud on YouTube as well. You want to hear how quiet I am? It's not that I'm quiet. I feel like I'm just, I'm not as hype because you lot don't get in the chat. You lot are not hyping me up. Okay. So we got self-confidence. I love that. Strong self-belief and sense of worth. 6. It all comes hand in hand. This is what this Gemini season is saying. Strong sense of self-belief and sense of worth. This is 6 as well in this year season. I think, no, I mean, I've already said it already. You're going to turn up to the Christmas gatherings yourself. Just yourself, just exactly who you are, how you move, and how you present yourself at that time. And practice. This is what I used to do. Like, I can't really do makeup. I still can't do makeup. I can just about, my eyebrows are a bit thick and weird today. You know what I mean? I can't really do makeup, man, consistently. So I practice. I practice, and I'm talking, I didn't start wearing makeup till I was in my 30s. So, and then once I was in my 30s, yay, finally, the video's uploaded. I can delete it from my phone. In my 30s, once I wore foundation, like for the first time in my 30s, kind of got addicted to it. It was like a filter. I felt like I couldn't go outside without the powder. And so that became a thing. That became a whole addiction. And then I only just prized that out of me maybe just before my 40s. I think, no, blood, I must have been still 40 doing it. And then, yeah, so the last 5 years or so, I have been going without absolutely nothing on my face. Just to, why are we talking about this? Practice being your authentic self. Being your authentic self, and being as fabulous as you like. Some of you might feel weird. Try different outfits. Get a cheap version first. You know, like anything I try for the first time, I will get the cheapest version of it to see how it stays, see how my vibe take with it. And if I like it, then I'll upgrade myself and get, you know, either the real thing of it, or you know what I'm saying though, innit? A better quality version of the thing. But really and truly, most of my clothes ain't high quality, you know. Most of them are really, really cheap, because they part of the experiment, and then I've just stuck with that. And then it's an original piece because nobody else would probably wear it anyway. It's so cheap. It's one way of keeping shit original. You get me? The outside needs just as much attention as the inside. You hear me, guys? You hear me, guys? The outside should start to reflect what's going on in the inside now. So if you're feeling confident and your self-belief and sense of worth is high, that should be on the outside. That should be on the outside. You shouldn't still be wearing black every day. Shouldn't still be wearing black every day, or jeans every day, or tracksuit every day, or comfortable shit every day. No, man, you should be switching that shit up so that you all of your aspects are getting a reflection. You get me? Because your self-confidence is up, and you know that you're a 10 at all times already. So what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm talking to masculines loudly right now as well. Masculines, you know, some of you are really stepping into your feminine energy and maybe wanting to express that a little bit on the outside and might feel some type of way. And I'm saying to you, don't. What are you feeling some type of way for? Because once you get over the initial looks of, what the fuck have they got on? You get over it, but then by the time you get to a point where you're forever got the, what the fuck they got on vibe, you don't even hear or see that no more. I never see or hear it anymore. I never see or hear it no matter what the fuck I got on outside. People say to me, people look at me, I don't see them looking at me. Weird. I only see the ones that are looking in awe and wonder now. Those are the only ones. I do not see the ones that are looking in disgust, because I don't give a fuck about you. Okay? So guys, self-confidence this season. And it's the season. 'Tis the season. Everything's fabulous in this season. So be fabulous like the season, no man. Let's see if there's a particular place where the self-confidence is extra elevated. Let's have a look. I don't want to come off topic here, but I'm watching The Serpent Queen. Excellent. Fucking brilliant. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Got about 2 episodes left to watch. Very good. It's a lot of cards. Shit. But we got the Justice card again. It's a theme, you guys. We got the Justice card. Because this crown should be on your head by now, innit? Oh, we got bare cards, babe. This should be on your head by now, this crown. You've gone through the graduation stage, and justice, equality, and feeling like somebody. It should be on. So you should be both now. You should be that witchy bitchy, and you should also be that queen goddess thing by now. Or god, or you know what I'm saying, innit? So, guys, have you crowned yourself yet? Have you had your coronation? Because it's time. It's time. Be confident enough to crown yourself in your sovereignty. And then we got the 9 of Cups. So we got wishes fulfilled. We got wishes fulfilled. This is the ratchetest I think my nails have ever been online. Then we got, maybe not. And then we got wishes fulfilled with the 9 of Cups. And we've got satisfaction. And the satisfaction, I think, is with self. You're good with you. You're so good with you. It doesn't even matter what another motherfucker got to say about you and how you're looking and what you're doing. No one cares. No one cares. Say that as you're stepping out of the door thinking you look crazy, but you feel good. No one cares. No one cares. People got bigger problems. People are trying to stay warm these days. That's it. People are focused on staying the fuck warm in these times. They don't care what you're wearing. No one cares. And then we've got, obviously, the Judgment. No. So we've got Justice and Judgment. Oi. So we've got Justice and Judgment. It says here, opportunity. Because I feel like the more that you put yourself out there as your authentic self, there's going to be a lot more opportunities coming through. And if you can hear the call, if you can hear the trumpets calling you into bigger and better things for your life right here, right now, you're going to go. You're going to go, and you're going to be ready because you stayed ready so you didn't have to get ready. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You've been putting a brick every fucking day into your shit. You get me? And sometimes that brick is just a brand new outfit or a brand new expression or a new hairdo. Some of you need a whole fucking makeover, my jeez. You've been looking the same for 20 years. My God, my God. Come on, man. Some of you need a whole makeover. Drastic as well. And the thing is as well, the lovely thing about changing your exterior is that if there's a particular like that you look, you try something and you don't necessarily like it, you can evolve, you can go back to that look, you know. But for now, try something different. Try something different. Try something bold and eye-catching and fabulous. Try it. Try it. Could be a new wig. I saw one reader, yeah. I've never seen her like this before. I've never seen her like this before. She was looking different. She had like her boobs, little bit of cleavage, and she had like a lilac wig on. I was like, look at you go! Yes! That was me. And I was like, yes! That's what I was feeling. I was feeling that, man. I was feeling, yes, girl, you should be fabulous. You should try something new. Try something new. And she looked great. And I loved it. And she was so confident with it. I enjoyed watching her. Then we got the full card. It says exploration. You already know, though. It's the start, the beginning of new things, man. It's 0 point. You got that confidence now. You can reinvent yourself into anything you want to. Gemini is like having the duality as well, bouncing between different aspects. So I feel like now is the time really to explore new ways of expression. Have the outside mirror the inside. What are you scared of? I mean, I know what you're scared of. I know what you could be scared of, definitely, man, because I've been there. I have been there, babes. You know what I mean? I haven't always been this expressive. I haven't always been this expressive, yo. So I've always been fly, though. I ain't gonna lie. Always been fly, but not as expressive as I have been in the last 3 to 4 years. It's not even been that long. In the last 3 to 4 years. I can remember a time, maybe about 5 years ago, where I bought a pair of high-waisted skinny jeans for the first time. It's only 5 years ago. And I wore like a short jacket with it. And I felt so self-conscious. I felt so self-conscious. And the person that I was kind of into at the time, he was like, you know, what's wrong with you? I was like, oh my God, I hate showing my ass. I hate the attention that it brings, blah, blah, blah. Not realizing that I was self-conscious about my ass, because I don't really got an ass, you know. It's wide, but it's not protruding like how I would like it. But then yesterday, my chiropractor told me the only reason that some of our butts are protruding is because we've got some pelvic issues. I was like, I want them pelvic issues. Like, give me those pelvic issues and let it just cock out little piece, no man. So I don't really have a cock out, but it's wide. And then and so he was like, no, you should feel no way, you know, at least you're gonna get more attention. And you know, for him, really and truly, it was like, yeah, you get more attention from me, so people are gonna talk to you, and then you can tell them about me, because he was an artist at the time, and I was kind of managing him a little bit, and it's a long story. Anyway, so yeah, blood, this is new. Like, I would never wear nothing like this. But then I saw my picnic in it, and I was like, my God, that's a nice tracksuit. And then she let me wear it in 2019 when I went to Egypt. And yeah, I've just kind of like been like this ever since. I've just been bolder, and but I feel like the boldness came definitely when I shaved my head. When I shaved my head all off from locks that came down to here, my Jesus, listen. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to act because I could see myself for the first time. Oh my God. And I liked it. I really liked it. So, guys, just, you know, try something different. Try something new. Try a thing. I can't wait to go back to shaved balded head. But I've given myself this thing here. We're growing Erykah Badu's wig. You know, her big, long wig. That's what I want my hair to look like. And it's growing, it's getting longer, and it's happening. Like, I can see it as a reality. Like, I'm thinking, oh, if this grow like 3-4 times longer than this, that's Erykah Badu's wig. It's durable. So I'm going to give myself to my 50th birthday. But if I get to 50 and it's not Erykah Badu's wig, I'm shaving this head. Even if I do get to it, I'll shave the head the same way. Because why not? It's going to grow back as hair. It's only hair. Anyway, off topic. But we're not really. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. This is I feel like there's a nobleness to your newfound way of being. I feel like there's almost like, I want to say a sense of regality, because, you know, I know that a knight is not royalty, but it's esteemed, it's highly esteemed. So think about how people move and talk and present themselves who have, whether it's self-titled or titled, esteemness. Think about even your grandparents. I don't know. My grandparents were quite, or my grandfather, what I remember of him was quite conservative. But the way he held himself, he was a reverend, yeah? Listen, the way this man held himself, yeah, was, I'll never forget him. He died when I was 14. So I felt like I had a good time with him, a good amount of time with him. But he was just unforgettable every time. Even now I'm thinking about him, I'm just thinking, nah, this guy in his suits, yeah? He didn't play a game. And he used to have this goatee that was so perfectly formed. And I think he'd had it his entire life. Like, so, and he was so handsome. Oh my God, my grandfather, listen. So I just feel like there's a sense of, regality. There's a sense of, you know, just it's not that you feel like you're important, but you know that you are. But at the same time you're humble, but at the same time, you know, there's that quiet confidence that you have now when you walk. There's all your insecurities have kind of fallen away. And that's why I say again, the outside needs just as much attention as the inside, because the outside, you know, is still the first thing that's going to be up for criticism. So there's almost like a self-acceptance. One of my mantra that taught me how to really truly appreciate this vessel was that I was a 10 at all times. And that meant that no matter what my body was doing at any particular time, whether it was bloated, whether it was bang-bellied, whether thighs were rubbing or apart, whether arm was bingo winging or firm, whether skin was clear or rashy, I'm a 10 at all times. Because no matter what this vessel is doing, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And really and truly, whatever the vessel's doing, I'm the one that did it to it. And I'm cool with that. Do you get? Do you get what I'm saying? And when I'm not cool with it, I'm going to stop the thing that's doing the thing that I don't like about the vessel. Yeah. Very simple. Very simple. Yesterday I sat blow drying my hair and twisting up my hair. And I was in a t-shirt, came out the bath, and my belly was super bloated. I had like it was a vegetarian, but I had a vegetarian English breakfast with my big daughter that morning. So the bread, the way it did swell off my belly. And because once you have, for me, I don't know about you lot, but once I have one bready, doughy thing, I want more of it. So I came home and I got a little biscotti cake, you know what I mean? And by the time the night time did come, my belly was just like, it was just rounded, man. And my legs were, you know, I've got a little thick on my legs and I just love it, really and truly. But, you know, I was looking at myself and I was thinking, right, there was really a time when I used to beat myself up for looking like this. Like, I used to hate my body for looking like this. And now, it's just what it's doing right now. And the best that I can do is work it. Work it. I'm getting Missy Elliott. Touch it, bring it, work it, stop formatic. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. That, you know. So Knight of Pentacles, it says servitude here, and I feel like servitude is, you know, just kind of Because if you think of the Knight of Pentacles, he's on his horse, yeah, and he's got his pentacle, and he's kind of looking down. He's not doing nothing with the pentacle. He's just kind of bossy and posing. Like, look at my pentacle. Look at my pentacle. As he slowly, because not galloping, slowly trotting through the village. Look at my pentacle. Equivalent of look at my outfit. Look at my outfit. Walk slower. Walk slower, especially when you're feeling extra good. Don't rush. Don't rush, glide. 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 I glide. Sometimes, I've changed my walk a little bit as well, because all of my walks, because I've got like I had huge tits, yeah, and so I used to hunch a lot. So once I got them reduced and I was upright, I used to watch a lot of America's Next Top Model, and so I walk with like a kind of like I'm on a catwalk all the time, really. But the other day I was walking behind this sister, yeah, and when I tell you everything was jiggling perfectly, like everything was jiggling so perfectly, I was like, I want that jiggle. Didn't I start copying the way she was walking? And I noticed that I was having more of a naturally without doing too much, because you see the catwalk model walk is it's quite stiff actually. It's quite stiff. It doesn't leave room for jiggle. But this girl's walk, the way it was, whoo! I nearly followed the girl home. I'm not lying. Like, listen. So look at my pentacle and walk slow. Walk slower. I was thinking I need to master that walk and slow it down and just be like jiggling in slow motion. What do you mean? What do you mean? So, really and truly, there's no point jiggling though. The way that it's cold out England. It's cold out here, blood. Our coats are down to our ankles where it's freezing. It's so cold. It's not a joke. But when that sundress season comes, woo, I'm going to get my jiggle walk together. Because, you know, mama's tit down here now again. Because I was really skinny for a little while, for too long, to be honest. Let's get another card, because I just can go on for long, innit? What's time? Yeah, I can go on for a minute, unnecessarily. So look. So, new groove here, guys. We already said it though, innit? I like this full moon. I like this full moon. I like it a lot. I like it. I like that I'm going to just have the whole day to myself with it as well. Woo, release your guilt. Release your guilt. I told you a 10 all fucking times. And just enjoy yourself where you are right now. Enjoy yourself. Be confident and enjoy yourself where you are right now. It says release your guilt. Clover. To four-leaf clover. Look. Oh, you are the prize. That's what Erica's saying in the song, innit? She's the fucking prize. You know, silence could be a good thing in some of these readings, you know, because I could just hear the songs in my head. The angels would just talk to me without the music blasting through my head. Like, really, you're the prize. Here I am on a cloud. That's what she's saying. Listen, I'm descending from a fucking cloud for you. I'm the prize. You're the prize. You're the prize. My G's, you are the prize. You've always been the prize. So, you know, don't do too much. Don't do too much. You don't even need to do anything to get anybody's attention other than be yourself. And even then, you know, you might not want no one's attention. That's why some of you are not being yourself, because you don't want the attention. But listen, just be yourself. Get the attention. Know that you're the prize. And whoever really, really wants you will let you know, and you'll feel it. And you'll have options. Girl, dude, my guys, my G's. My G's, know yourself. Know yourself, especially in this season. Some of you are going to be making more effort than you would normally. I mean, this is a perfect season to do it, because you can be extra. You can be extra. Because you know what, yeah? Because, you know, those of us that are extra, all we've ever heard in our life is you're too much. You're so enough. You're too extra. Why are you like this? Now it's our turn to be like, why aren't you like this? You're so basic. What if we said that to you? What if we said that to you? The same people that say to us, oh, Ra, you're so nuff, you're so extra, you're so fucking basic. Be extra. It's better over here. It's better over here. It's better over here. We've got the King of Pentacles, got loyalty with the 4-leaf clover. So the King of Pentacles, like the King of Coins, man, he's like, he cares, yeah? He cares about the worldly things, the things of this world, the plight of the world. But he can be objective enough to not allow it to affect his coin. Get me? Don't allow other people's opinions and way of being to affect your prize. You are the prize, but you also gonna win. You also get to win. I mean, I feel like I'm chatting shit, you know, because I'm saying, like, why did you say that? And I'm just like, no, because it's right, because they're going to win. You're going to win. We're going to win. We are going to win. Nothing's going to affect our prosperity and our joy and our happiness in this season. Nothing. People's opinions will not count. And we are, like I said, we're the prize. King of Pentacles, you are the motherfucking prize. You're the prize. What else will you get? 3 of Swords. Disappointment. Some people are going to be disappointed that they didn't see you as the prize. Oh God, no. Because look what I can see. This is all I could see because the other cards were covered. I saw the 21, the 3, and then it was this, the flames in it. I was like, nah, blood. So they're going to be a little bit disappointed. You know, some people, you know, did not take the time to truly see that you were the prize. You've been the prize the whole time. The whole time. And there you was, trying to be in competition with things that were basic. Things that didn't even hold a candle to you. My jeez. Should we get one more? Let's get one more, because we're just in the groove, innit? Turn it over. Let's get one more. I like it for us, man. We're the prize. I like it for us. Perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. 33. Ascended Masters. This sigil represents perseverance. You good to screenshot that. Tap out my nails, I beg you lot, man, if you love me. So yeah, perseverance. The ability to keep going, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. I think it's pretty obvious, you know. Just keep being fabulous. Just keep being fabulous. It's going to take some people. It's going to take people some time to get used to you expressing your authentic self on the outside. Because some of you think you've been doing that, you know, just because you've been voicing your opinions about some things, and you know, you're talking about some things from a different perspective. You don't think you've truly been out here being authentic, but the outside, you're doing that, you know, just looking the same as you did before you knew anything. Make a decision. 2 of Swords. Make a decision. 2 of Swords. You know, stop acting like you can't see. You can see that now is the time to really truly show yourself. Perseverance. And that's also, like, obviously they're talking about not only your physical appearance. This is your goals and your contribution and your mission at this time. You know, we want to see what you're made of, like what you're doing. What's your contribution? What are you giving us, man? Stop pretending like you don't know at this point. It's so annoying. It's all in your head. It's all in your head, fam, with these swords. Acting like you don't know. Of course you fucking know, but it's too much. Some of you thinking like, oh my God, it's too much work, or, you know, oh my God, if this takes off, too much people are going to see it, or oh my God, if this takes off, too much people are going to criticize it. Like, the fuck? No one cares, man. I keep trying to tell you lot. No one cares. And whatever you think people do care about is in your head. No one cares. But trust and believe me, man. Touching 50 now, man, and I'm telling you, really, no one cares, man. No one cares what you're doing. No one actually gives a fuck what you're doing, because they are just trying to do them. And if there are people that are out here busy worrying what the fuck you're doing with your mouth in their name, karma's real for that. Karma's real for that. It is. Because you're just over here being peaceful, minding your fucking business, and people, you know, ain't got nothing better to do. They really are not focusing on the shit that they need to be doing. So they're going to get 2 double parts of karma for that. Because first of all, God punish them, because you're supposed to be doing your thing. You were here for a reason, not to just antagonize people's children. Innit? So, and then for antagonizing you, there's gonna be consequences for that. You know, I just have to let people know. Look, you know, I've matured a lot, yo, and I really don't like drama. I can bring it, and I think the satisfaction knowing that how many people I could crucify with my mouth alone makes it feel better when I say nothing. Or when I do nothing, it actually is very satisfying to my soul. I don't feel like, I need to say something, I need to do something. Because karma's real out here. Fucking hell, karma's real old cha. It really, really is. So, and it always has been. It's not even like it's just a new thing. It always has been. You see the girl that bullied me in secondary school, crucified my life, yeah? The most awful things happened to her soon after we left school. Like the most awful. You wouldn't wish it on your worst. You get me? So karma's real. It always has been and it always will be, which allows you to be at peace, allows you not to have to engage in lower vibrational shit. Because people ain't got nothing better to do with their own shit. You get me? So they're getting 2 doses of thingy. But really and truly, you just, you know, make a decision now. Stop pissing about. Stop pissing about. Wear the outfit. Go to that place. Speak to that person. You know, start that business. Go to that country. Move from that house. You get me? Do it now. Perseverance. And then we got temperance. See, I told you temperance was like the because that's why I had to get the traditional, because too much of this alternative will get you fucked up sometimes and just, you know, forget what you're doing. I told you it was like the star card. You got 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in the water. So that's 1 foot in the knowing, 1 foot in the 3D, and 1 foot in the unknown, the occult. Yeah, and then while you're doing that, while you're balancing your shit, you're still pouring into yourself. You are still a 10 at all times. You are happy and grateful for all the abundance that is in your life right now. You are happy and grateful for the different multiple levels of love, support, intimacy and care that are coming into your life. You're good. You're good. Because you said so. You're good. Because you're speaking over your life. You're not waiting for somebody to dictate. So persevere in that. Stay in the habit of that. Because the minute you let somebody else speak over your life, that's you giving your control. What sovereignty? What sovereignty? I'm getting excited, guys. Let's do the moonology. And the thing is now, as witches, yeah, every time someone calls your name, you hear it. You hear it. Like, I used to, honest to God, think that people didn't speak about me. Why would you? I didn't even think I was that interesting. Why would you speak about me? But, they do. They do, yo. You know. I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I don't gossip. I do. I gossip with 2 people on the planet. 3. Yeah, there's 3 people that I would gossip with. And but I'm so bait, like I normally gossip about people that I love very, very much and then go and tell them what I said. That's the facts. That's what happens. People that I don't give a fuck about, I don't call their name. Their name doesn't come out of my mouth. For why? So, card number 1. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sag, which is we just had that, and then expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. So, the new moon in Sag is what we just heard 2 weeks ago. So we might as well read that, see what that energy, because it's still present until tomorrow. I'm lying in it because there's full moon energy 2 days before, 2 days after. Same with the new moon. So, but let's see. New moon in Sag. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I just feel like my eyes are just like, don't do too much, sis. Oh God, don't do too much. What's that one like? Sure, I put on do not disturb, but clearly it's not working. All right, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous. I mean, because we felt low in Scorpio season, did we not? The fuck. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. Wear the outfit! Whoever you are, wear that outfit. I don't care how crazy you think you look in it. If you feel good in it, wear it. Wear the outfit. Stop the thing. Hurry up as well. You've got about 4 days before the shadow period of Mercury kicks in as well. Hurry up and start the thing as well. Hurry up. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Think big, bitch. Remember that theme. Perhaps it's a time to change your mind about something important. His story, maybe. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up. The Fool is there. If that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message, this chair isn't that comfortable to sit on, to Ross. I knew that though. I knew that. The overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your world view. Attune to the moon, count your blessings, literally. Write them down and say them out loud. Additional meaning for the card, you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice, e.g. via Facebook or journal or blog. The teaching. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best, because you're the four-leaf clover, the get over. You're the prize. You are the prize. You're the prize. I'm excited. We're not going to read it though. Just expect powerful changes. New moon eclipse, because we still have to pull a crystal. That's why I'm not reading it. You're the prize. Once you change your mind on that, chasing who? Doing what? And I'm talking about everything. Chasing what bag? I don't chase bags. It's crazy. Thank you for the donation. I didn't see who did it though. Thank you. You're not chasing nothing. You're not chasing nothing at this time. Not even your dreams. Your dreams are sitting on your lap. Your dreams are sitting on your lap. There's nothing to chase at this point because you're in control. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm excited for the collective here. It says Rainbow Mayonite. I've never heard of it, but we are going to learn together. Together. It's 22. Love it. Master builder number. Let's do it. Rainbow Mayonite, the Rainbow Bridge, like in Thor. I think I'm going to get into some. I think I'm going to get into some Marvel over this season. It's been a minute. I mean, I know I just watched the Black Panther thingy, but you know, to get back into the old ones. Thor's are my favourite as well. Iridescent Rainbow Mayonite bridges the world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to new levels of consciousness. Self-understanding. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. De-energize all patterns, release karmic encrustations and toxic dross from your energetic etheric body. You already know. And that, I mean, that includes wearing black every day. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Divination. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently, detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. I told you, look, some of you are going to be having conversations and truly releasing a thing, a place, or a person once and for all. Some of you may be reconciling, but some of you, I think the majority will be moving on. You see things from both sides. What did I say right at the beginning? Always speak true no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. Healing insight, letting go, attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities. Frequency extremely high. Chakra, soul star, and still a gateway. Recollaborates all to optimum functioning. Time in Aquarius, age that we're in. Soul path being a rainbow bridge between the worlds. Okay, I'm going to hurry up because my battery's running low. All right, my G's, my loves. That's it. Some of you might think that the whole business of expressing yourself through clothes and makeup and what have you is quite superficial, but you'll start to see that the way that you express yourself on the outside is the way that the outside world will react to you in your authentic way of being. Okay, so it's not as superficial as some might think. It's actually part of the journey into authenticity. Okay, all right, that's all I want to say about that. I love Honor, you already know, and I'll be back for whatever reason. Otherwise, you can find me on Patreon pretty much every day. Every day, you know, like who knew? So yeah, I'm having a good time already over there. I mean, I know it's not even a weekend, but I'm dedicated. I'm going to be doing this thing. I'm going to enjoy sharing some of my coping mechanisms. Also, this book that we are reading, Women That Run With The Wolves. Listen. I feel like every one of us in that book club, by the time we finish that book, we're all going to be proud, wild women. And I'm really excited to do that journey with y'all as opposed to on my own. I'm excited. All right, my G's, I will see you lot soon. Remember, you can book readings over at www.mamadproducts.co.uk. You can buy your smudge sticks and all of your cleansing products. You can't see, they were all kind of in the background there. They're all there. So, yeah. I'll see you lot soon. I love Honor. You already know.